Well. Back on the same topic as well. We have a we have our update on the Jack Doherty situation.
Disaster.
Which is very interesting. I was not expecting an update on the situation in a span of like 24 hours, but it doesn't surprise me because he got banned off a kick.
Jack Doherty, one of the least likable streamers out there, gave the world another reason to dislike him this past weekend as he decided to live stream and interact with chat while driving with a friend in the car while it was raining, as he was speeding and looking right down on his phone. And he absolutely knew what he was doing because just a minute before he crashed, he said this.
Literally, guys, you can't see I'm most likely going to crash this car. No, I'm kidding. Hopefully not.
Bruh.
So yeah, naturally he spun out, then gave us the wildest show of how little he cares about the people surrounding him, because the only thing that was important for him was, we have to make sure we get all of this on film. And then obviously the McLaren, meanwhile, he gave his friend,
hey warrior,
who he seriously hurt, the camera to film everything while blood was gushing out of his face. Extremely normal influencer behavior. That was sarcasm, because for even some of the worst streamers, that's a massive stretch. I mean, this stream was just so much of a narcissistic disaster. One would think it would be like a phenomenal parody of how these recent IRL streamers act, except this is just reality, and this is exactly how they act. So now he's dropped a YouTube video in response to this crash, and we get to see the footage he was focused on filming, even though the first responders told him, hey, can you stop filming so we can actually check on your friend to make sure he's okay? Because here he gave this baffling response when they asked that.
Hey, listen, man, I just crashed my car. I lost 200 grand. I need to make my money back somehow. Sorry.
dude, that is actually the most dumbest. Look at these. Look at the two people in the back. They're like, no way, you can't be serious with this, dude. Like here, hold on.
They asked that.
Hey, listen, man, I just crashed my car. I lost 200 grand. I need to make my money back somehow. Sorry.
Look at these people over here treating this one guy over here, and then there's one dude just like staring at the camera. He's like, bruh. Oh my god.
It's unbelievable how much this guy sucks. This is the most self-inflicted situation ever that everyone else around him now has to clean up. I mean, this dude was so useless, he couldn't even call
it's so
himself
fucking dumb
because he was more busy having himself filmed that he was in a car crash.
Don't tell me you're gonna call your own. I can't even help you.
So let's see the footage that was more important for him to get than for him to actually take proper care of his friend.
I don't know how to feel right now, guys. I'm sad, bro. I'm so sad right now. Sadness can't even express how sad I actually am. At least my Richard Mill is still okay. Just kidding.
He's not kidding. Meanwhile, his friend is standing there behind him with blood gushing out of his head. And he's like, at least my Richard Mill is okay. Yeah. This guy has the personality of soggy bread, so the only thing he can cling to is his material possessions.
I know what it is.
Fuck, bro.
God fucking damn, chat. Look at that fucking car, dude. That car is completely gone, chat. Damn, look at that goddamn fucking car. He can easily push it. My god, dude. Why is he shirtless? I have no idea, to be honest.
I did not think this was gonna be happening today.
Me neither. God, so bad.
Alright guys, my McLaren is totaled. It was a couple days before my 21st birthday.
He was just barely gonna turn 21 years old. Wow. Wow.
Oh no! My own stupidity just ruined the vibes. It seems like this is the first time he actually realizes actions have consequences. Because remember the time when he flipped the golf cart with his girlfriend in it and put her in the hospital? That was funny to him.
What? Excuse me?
Remember the time when he flipped the golf cart with his girlfriend in it and put her in the hospital? That was funny to him because it didn't really affect him, as he didn't own the golf cart and he wasn't the one who got hurt. But now it's finally...
I didn't even know about that. What? Why? What? God. Oh. Oh my god, dude. I didn't even know he flipped a golf cart with his girlfriend and made her end up in the hospital, to be honest. Wow, I actually didn't even know about that. Wow.
Clicking with him. Oh, stupid actions lead to stupid consequences. Wow. Also, shout out McLaren for saving their lives here, because I said this in my last video, but this crash could have been so much worse. If the front of the car didn't completely disintegrate and absorb the impact, their bodies would have had to take that impact. And if that happens, they likely wouldn't have been walking away from this.
You hit your head hard, bro. I just remember, like, after it, just panicking. Both the windows breaking.
I know the smoke was...
Dude, that guy.
Did you see me kick out the window?
Who?
You see me kick out the
That
window?
was you?
Yeah.
Dude, and then someone, I think, ripped the other window out. I was, like, trying to figure out how to do it. You were, like, banging your elbow on it.
I know, I punched it.
Dude, you were going crazy. That was Michael David. But, like, that was so scary. It smoked up so fast. Like, how did that happen?
Dude, I don't know.
Bro, if you think if I had a full tank of gas, like, we would have been exploded.
Dude, I don't even know.
Because my tank was empty. Like, it literally was at, like, 20 miles left. And then also, on top of that, we crashed, like, 42 miles per hour.
I know, we weren't even going fast.
At all.
Bruh. Did he just say we were going 42 miles per hour? Yeah, man. You guys were totally going 42 miles per hour. Yeah, totally. 100% I believe that. Yeah, totally.
I mean, the last clip we saw, the speedometer was this. And also notice how he's looking at the chat on his phone and not the road.
No!
So I don't know why he's like trying to gaslight the story when he streamed the whole story himself. He is his own worst enemy here. He broadcasted everything, and then now he's trying to repaint the story. And as we know, he sped up after we last saw the speedometer. Obviously, hydroplaning and sliding sideways slows you down, but if he was driving 42, he wouldn't have spun out and crossed 4 lanes of traffic like that.
We hydroplaned. Dude, we could have went off that cliff down the whole thing. We would have been dead. Holy shit. There was a cliff right there. Oh my god. We're happy to be alive, you know? Mother. She's turning away. She doesn't want to look. We left in 2 cars. We left here in 2 cars like 6 hours ago, and now we're back in 1 car. It's your mom. Now your mom's crying.
Yo, he's so crazy for that. No way, dog. Reckless endangerment for content. Yo, that's wild. Yo, he's wild. He's crazy. This guy's cray-cray.
You are lucky you are alive, Jack. I don't want to go on your funeral, Jackie. Please, please, take this.
I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know, man. When it was literally his fault that he did that. So that was 100% his fault. So it's kind of like, yeah. I'm like, bruh, he did all of that, you know? Like, seriously. Like, that was literally 100% him.
Seriously. No marijuana when you're driving.
I didn't.
Phone. What happened? Tell me.
Mom, it was just wet. We hydroplaned, Mom. Like, I couldn't do anything about it.
At least admit that you were being an idiot on your phone to your own mother. She's going to find out either way, because this guy documents everything. Again,
Dude. Dude, where the fuck are people telling what they should really tell her mom or so that, like, this is what he actually did because he was a fucking moron or so, you know? Then at that point his mom would get fucking pissed at him, you know? No, I mostly feel bad about his friend or so instead of Jack's mom, you know? Because like at the end of the day, right? He's lying to her, so.
again, his hunger for clout on the internet is his own worst nightmare.
And even then, right? The kid has been in a shit storm the entire time. I don't know where his mom has been the entire time, but his kid has been an entire little shithead. So
because he streamed himself committing a crime.
that's the reason why. I'm like, are you telling me that your son has not been causing annoyance on the fucking internet or throughout the fucking city, right? Because remember, he did a prank or so on Walmart where he shut down the power and I think he got arrested or detained or something like that, right? And I would assume like, okay, so where the fuck is his mom at? Like, shouldn't his mom fucking beat the shit out of this fucking kid, you know? And I'm like, and he's still acting like this or so? I'm like, I have no sympathy for the mom whatsoever, you know? So I'm like, the mom should have known exactly, like, if you've been living with your goddamn mom or so, right, for a while, and this is what he's been doing or so, when you're not looking or so, I'm just kind of like, I wonder what he does, you know?
If
What he does
friend
normally.
realizes that he isn't actually his friend, this is a grand slam lawsuit for him right here. And that's also the perfect stream for his insurance company because, you know, their goal is to not pay. Then on top of that, there could easily be criminal charges here as what he did was clearly reckless endangerment, which could be up to 1 year in jail in Florida. He's also a high profile, extremely disliked person doing this. So he also is, I guess, the perfect target for Florida to make an example out of. Because let's be real here, the state of Florida does not want people to be acting like this on their roads. But of course, he doesn't understand why people have a problem with his behavior.
So much going on, like no one understands. Everyone's so quick to put some on me on social media. No one's gone through what I gone through just now. Like I literally almost died in a car accident. I literally almost died of these cars too. At least I still got 2 Lambos. No, I'm kidding.
Again, he's not.
See, you see that? This is why the reason I don't give sympathy to the mom whatsoever.
Kidding. No one's laughing. That's all he has. And no, plenty of people have gone through exactly what we've gone through here and caused accidents because they were morons. That's why reckless endangerment is a charge.
Don't eat this car on the rain.
Motion, I can do it again.
Everything in life is for the reason, Jack.
Where's
Take
Michael
some
Davis?
notes. Where's Michael? I'm gonna go the other Michael.
I'm ready to start going again. Give me my keys. I realized I still got my McLaren key, so I still have all my keys. Let me take a pic with all my keys real quick, so people still think I have a McLaren.
This guy might actually have the lowest EQ that I've ever seen out of any social media influencer because he just
This is ridiculous, to be
managed
honest.
to say exactly the things that would make any person shed their skin with cringe. It's like he's deliberately trying to be unbearable.
Oh, I'm just happy to be alive, guys. I literally was crying on the way home. Like, if we didn't hit the guardrail head on, one of us would have been just crushed. Like, that would have been so bad. But I'm glad that me and Michael are both okay. That's a huge lesson. No more driving cars like this in the rain. No more, I don't even know, bro. Like, I wasn't even going fast. That's the crazy part. It's just like,
Shut the fuck up, dude. Yes, you were. You're such a fucking child. Holy fuck. God damn, dude. I swear to God. If this was my kid, man, dude, I would beat him with a belt and a wire. And then I would do the same thing with like my mom would do. Grab a fucking brick and slam this brick on him, to be honest.
can't drive those cars in the rain.
No, you just can't floor a high-powered rear-wheel drive car in the rain while not looking at the road with one hand on the wheel. Then when you hydroplane, you jam the brakes. That is 100% a skill issue. And I don't even think he understands what he's even driving. He's just buying supercars because it's a flex and they go fast. And I also don't think he realizes it yet, but he just lived through the Dunning-Kruger effect. Because this dude literally said in his last video that he thought he was the best driver in the world.
I'm not driving in the rain anymore. I thought I was the best driver in the world. Clearly I'm not.
Well, that's your problem right there. Yeah, that's what happens when you drive supercars in good conditions. They are engineered to give you so much confidence while driving until the conditions aren't good and you total your car. Like if it's
I don't want a supercar, to be honest. And I don't find them anything appealing from them, to be honest. So
his first car was an old school Shelby Cobra, he wouldn't be here today. Because I mean, there's a reason Mustangs seem to be heat-seeking missiles for crowds, and they're a lot easier to drive than those Shelbys. Now, obviously, I might have set myself up for a cell phone if I crash a car now, but hey, if I'm being a dumbass and I end up doing so, that's on me for being a complete dumbass. But the goal here is to never act like that. But I digress. To end my rant, I'm just gonna say I think the prefrontal cortex patch for Jack at 25 is gonna do wonders for him. But next, he addresses his kick ban in complete denial.
Jack,
Oh.
I promise you have a mic.
Idiot.
I promise I will be soon in your home. You have to take care of yourself. What happened with the live stream? You got kicked?
You got banned.
Why?
It's suspended. I'm fine.
So how you gonna do your party?
I will. I'll get on banned. Don't worry.
how are you gonna do your party? No fucking way, dude. I don't believe this. I actually don't believe this. Wait, can I hear this real quick?
denial.
Jack, I promise you have a mic.
Idiot.
And I promise I will be soon in your home. You have to take care of yourself. What happened with the live stream? You got kicked?
You got banned.
Why?
It's suspended. I'm fine. Fine.
So how you gonna do your politics?
I will. I'll get on banned. Don't worry. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think so, bud. Kick in recent times have actually been following through with their permanent bans. Like Johnny Smalley. He's been begging for months to get his account
That's interesting. That's interesting.
back. But he's
Wait, what is this?
their permanent bans. Like Johnny Smalley. He's been begging for
Unban me at Twitch. I am a changed man. I made a mistake 1 year ago at the age of 22 under the influence of alcohol. I have matured and grown since then. I will help you destroy Kick. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. No, he didn't learn anything because there's literally a video of him screaming in like South Korea, in a South Korean like hotel or something, you know. It's like he still hasn't learned anything.
month to get his account back, but he's still permanently banned. Kick would look extremely weak and unserious if they unban him, so Jack is in complete denial, as again, he's never had real consequences before.
You okay? Are you
Yeah.
sure? Where you got the stitches? Oh.
Like there. Yeah.
I don't want to see them.
It's a little wicked.
How
We're live
you
though.
feeling? You okay?
We are live. Michael, how's it feel? How you feel?
Kind of, but
Yeah.
no harm in playing.
That's fine. At least we're okay. Like, it really put in.
Why do they have their shirts off? Like, why do they have... I don't want to see a kid's body. Look at him. He's a baby. Put a shirt on, dude. You're such a fucking baby. With this weird baby body of yours. God, oh my god, dude. This is so weird to stare at, in my personal opinion. I feel like I'm looking at like babies.
Perspective, like we could have both been dead right now. That's like the crazy sad part.
Yeah, dude, it's so crazy my reckless behavior could have ended your life. That's sad. It's so hard to take this guy serious.
All right, guys, I just totaled my McLaren. It is completely cooked right now. I don't know what to do. Look, all the parts are right here. I got my Tesla picking me up. This is the worst day of my life. Damn.
Well, it's safe to say his Kick streaming career is in the same condition as his McLaren, but speaking of scary things, we just dropped an exclusive Halloween limited edition collection over at Matt City. And maybe Jack can practice with some toy cars on this bad boy. Or who knows, maybe you need something to spice up your male living space. Or have some kids to enjoy something that's a little more unique and not a generic Amazon knockoff. And we also have major American cities, and we'll be dropping many more soon, so you can check out us
Hey,
at matt.city.
nice.
Link in the description down below. But hey, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe and
Yeah, dude. If he actually gets unbanned, I'm like, Kick is just a laughing stock at this point when it comes to like their policies of like banning and everything. So we'll just have to see what actually happens, right? We're gonna see if Kick actually keeps up the ban or so for Mr. Jack Doherty. Because it's about damn time for him to learn some consequences of his own actions, you know? Because apparently, throughout his entire childhood life, you know, he never had any consequences. So I'm surprised his mom didn't fucking beat him with a belt or something, you know? For being a little shithead, you know? So, yeah. Like I said, he's already reaching his early 20s, right? He's gonna be like this for, like, forever, to be honest. He's not gonna change. Until, like, one point of his life or so where an actual threat is actually going to put this kid either, you know, 10 feet under or behind bars, basically. So it's going to be one of the two, because he's now an adult now, and he could be tried for an adult in court and everything like that. So yeah, like I said, I have no sympathy for him. If he goes to jail, you know, later in the future, down the line, like 2 to 3 years, I'm just like, oh well. Oh, well, you know, hey, you know, it is what it is, you know. It's just like, I don't really care personally, so. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what basically happens to see, but we'll see if the ban stays actually permanent. That's the one thing I want to know, if it actually stays permanent, so. yeah, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy, jazzy stuff. And yeah, you guys can let me know on this. I'm just, dude, the update on that is just so, it's just so dumb. It's just literally so fucking dumb, honestly. Ugh, okay, whatever, whatever. Yeah, that's it, man. I'm gonna go drive my 1984 Ferrari through the rain too as well. Actually, I don't even know if they even made one at that year, to be honest. Anyways, peace.